movie called Sisu, directed by
Yeah.
Jamari Helander. And yeah, the crowd, I mean, it was like older people, younger people, date nights, people that were going solo, mother-daughter combos. Everyone was all in on this movie, which was pretty cool. I love the idea of the mystery movie thing, because honestly, I had no idea what I was about to watch. And I'm just happy it wasn't some stupid blockbuster. But this takes place in Finland at the end of World War II, and this man, he's played by Jorma Tommila. He discovers some gold out in the middle of nowhere, and he decides he's gonna like take it into town and try to sell it. And along the way, he runs into several like Nazi checkpoints, and one of which is led by this really brutal commander played by Akel Henny, and they steal the gold from him. And little do the Nazis know, but they kind of just like sign their own death warrant, because like the guy is like a former soldier and he refuses to die and is like a killing machine, even though he's like an old man at this point. Helander previously directed Rare Exports, which is that horror Christmas movie.
Oh,
and
yeah.
This kind of has a similar type of tone. And this movie freaking kills. Like, I mean, it takes this like one man in the wilderness against everybody thing that you see in like First Blood or something like that, and it turns it into something kind of astonishing. It's got a lot of Tarantino in there. Like, I think Tarantino could have like directed this movie. There's some There Will Be Blood in there, and it has like this tone and slow build up to extreme violence that reminded me of Dragged Across Concrete. Originally, this movie, I guess, played in the midnight movie section in Toronto last year, and through word of mouth, it actually had a really high anticipation from a lot of groups. Like, Helander could come to the U.S. and make like a really savage R-rated action movie and kind of save the genre. Like, I think he'd be perfect to make like the Metal Gear movie that has been so dormant forever. The performances in this are really good and sort of difficult to pull off. The sound and the score work really well together. The fights are super creative, like only rivaled maybe by like John Wick 4. It's an amazing movie. It only lasts like 90 minutes, but you go on a total journey. And the audience was like gasping and cheering throughout. And I can see that happening in almost any screening. I'm giving it 3.5 stars, but it might be a 4-star movie as it sits a little longer, because this movie was awesome.
Wow. Nice.
So I'm really curious about the mystery movie thing. All right.
Yeah.
Were people like, first of all, were they disappointed that this movie's not in English, right?
It's like kind of half English, half Finnish.
Okay. Were they disappointed that it wasn't like some bullshit Marvel movie? I mean,
I don't know. Like I said, this was like almost a full showing, and I mean the violence is pretty brutal. So like there were a couple of people I could tell just like walked out, but everyone else is like totally into it. But like the last one of these evidently was Mafia Mama, and they were also at one point had Spirited. It was one of these midnight or these Monday mystery things. But I don't know. I mean, everyone was just sort of like when Sisu came on the screen. I had just seen a preview that earlier that day, and that was the first time I had ever heard of it. I was like, everyone's like, ooh, and like it was like something new, because I was expecting it to be that Ben Affleck movie or whatever, because it's all I knew was it was going to be R-rated, because they had to put that on the thing.
You got to release the rating.
Yeah, but so I was pleasantly surprised, and it seemed like everybody was responding to it, even the groups you wouldn't think would be into like some sort of Rambo-ish movie set during World War II.
So how did you say they put it on the screen? So is it like everyone's in their seats and like, your mystery movie is?
Well, it goes through the exact same thing that any other movie does with all the previews and stuff, and then it's like, and then it just has like a thing for like 20 seconds. It's like, welcome to the Monday Mystery Movie, and whatever, and then it just starts the movie.
Oh, so it does not tell you what movie it is until you see the title card.
Yeah, you have no idea what you're about to watch until the movie is literally starting.
That is amazing.
Yeah. I know. I mean, because I didn't expect it to even be like that, and it was only. I mean, it's a $5 movie, but I mean, obviously it's Regal, so I have unlimited, but it's just a cool idea, and they're evidently they're doing another one the beginning of May, so